Hari Om. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadharam Dhyayet Sarvavighnopashantaye Yasya Duradaktradhyaha Parshadhyaha Parashadam Vighnam Nignam Disadatam Vishvaksenam Tamashraye Hari Om. Om Bhuvasvaha Om Vidhanvasatena Vajanjam Bhuvasvaha Om Bhanaya Swaha Om Abanaya Swaha Om Vyanaya Swaha Om Udanaya Swaha Om Samanaya Swaha Om Brahmane Swaha Mahanivedhyam Halam Mahanivedhyam Samarpayami. I had thought that I will share this with you, but never did I think that my Guru is going to be here. My Guru is Krishna. And when I say my Guru is Krishna, it is not metaphorically speaking. He is my Guru. Anything that I ask of him within 7 days, he provides a response to me. Guaranteed. And this has been happening for the past, I would say, 14 years or so. And it has always been a very interactive relationship that I maintain with him. He has been my child, he has been my friend, he has been my lover, and he is a constant companion. And when I leave my house, I always call him and he comes along with me every time. So in the car, when I'm traveling in the front seat, that seat is left vacant. Nobody sits there. Krishna is sitting there. I can't even keep a piece of paper over there because Krishna is sitting there. If my wife sits there, then he sits in between on the where we have the handbrake. He sits there. Very accommodative, very loving. Despite the fact that I have so much impurities inside me, despite the fact I have so much saltiness in me, His grace, His love that He has showered upon me, despite the inadequacies, the impurities in me, I just happen to fall in love with Him over and over again, and I'm drawn and moved back into tears that you have accepted me despite whatever I am. If I have to ever look for the perfect person in this world, here I am. If I have to look at the most unholy of the people, here I am. I don't have to look any further. I'm the most unholiest. If you have to look for the most impure person in this world, here I am. But despite all the things that have happened, He has always been with me. So it was a very pleasant moment. When the moment I walked in, the moment I first saw was him, Govinda. And whatever I'm going to be talking today is unscripted, because I do not take any credit for what I'm going to speak. Everything comes from Him. It just flows through this body. Whatever happens through this, the prerna and whatever topics that come forth is again happening through because of Him. It just flows through me.
You want more dim light?
No, yeah. I want to dim it. I'll tell you later on when to dim it. So I want to share this with you. I didn't think I was going to start off like this, but here we go. So please take one. I'm going to pass this around. I hope I have 50 of these.
This is Mahaprasadam, okay? This is the Prasadam.
This is the Prasad. And I was just wondering, how am I going to divinize this whole thing? So if you can just pass it around.
You will pass it on. You just...
And then, and please don't eat it.
Oh.
I want all of us to have this piece of grape in our hand. Just take one, please. And till we get the whole thing. Then I'll keep talking in the meanwhile. I'll give you a brief introduction as this is happening. My name is Hari Prabhu. Been living in the valley for many, many, many years. We have two girls. They go to the University of Arizona and they shall be graduating next year. The older one, Neha, she graduates with a PhD in pharmacy. And the younger one, Kavya, she gets a bachelor's in biochemistry. They graduate next year, 2012. That's what we do. So we have been Long Valley residents, and we have seen this place grow spiritually in terms of the presence of temples, in terms of the community coming together. And it's just a beautiful place. I'm very happy that Brahman Samaj is having its convention over here. So that's a good thing, and we hope that it will grow further as time goes by. So everybody got it?
It's coming this way now.
Okay.
This way and we'll come.
And try not to eat it.
Try not to eat it, please.
Oh my God.
That's okay. If you eat it,
It's
that's okay.
edible. It's edible, but
edible.
there's a message you.
I have saved half for you.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's prasad.
It's
But
coming
I want to begin this journey, all of us at the same time. So that's the reason why I asked you to hold off on eating. So you eat, and if you have more, then you get a bonus. No, strange are the ways of the world. He wanted you to eat.
Please pass fast so we
You
can
do that. Yeah.
So we can take it now?
No, he's going to
Salam?
tell us
Don't eat.
something.
Don't eat.
That you are done. Why are you asking the question?
I'm not done. I'm saving.
Okay.
And once everybody has received that grape, and if there are some more extra left, then we will give it to the people, and they get double bonus. There's still some more. So yes, you get the biggest one. Please have one. Everybody has one?
Yeah, one more.
Yeah. One more. Yeah.
Conjugate with.
I got 4 more.
Yeah, Ashish, Sudeep.
That's it.
Yeah.
I got 4. 4 left.
Oh, lucky.
I asked Sudeep ji.
Hariji, this is the best mouth freshener after what we ate.
Oh, is that right?
So besides the it being a prasad, so thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. And let's dim the lights, please.
Light is
And for a moment, please close your eyes. Relax. You've been in a moment where you have had a lot of interactions that's been happening. Mind has been working overtime. Sometimes you may want to even sleep after a good hearty lunch. Close your eyes gently and just bring the presence to your own self. And just listen to the vibrations that this bell shall be producing. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Harinarayanam, Harinarayanam, Narayanam Bhaja Mudhamate, Harinarayanam, Harinarayanam, Narayanam Bhaja Mudhamate, Narayanam Bhaja Mudhamate, Narayanam Bhaja Mudhamate. With your eyes gently closed. Now please partake that prasad which is in your hand. And as you chew on that, reflect all your senses. Your eyes, your nose, your taste, hearing, smell. And focus on the sweetness that's generated in your mouth. And experience the entire cosmic force at your service. If you really think about this grape probably would have been produced in Mexico, would have traveled through trucks, would have traveled through many of the middlemen, would have traveled through other refrigerated sources to a shop, and then we would have gone over there, purchased it, and then it comes into a refrigerator. the average food travels to the entire food supply chain for over 2,500 miles. The entire cosmic energy is at your service, at our service, individually catering to the individual needs of each and every one of us. Day in and day out, the cosmic force serves us with love, with affection, with compassion. And as we gently brighten the lights, one question that I would like to ask you is, did you feel stillness in your mind? When nothing existed, you didn't exist, your children didn't exist, spouse, parents, grandparents, nay, not you at all. There was a stillness of the mind that existed. That amatra is Brahman. Day in and day out, numerous miracles happens in our life where amatra happens. But then the amatra happens just for a kshana, just for a very fleeting moment. We experience Brahman day in and day out, but we don't recognize it. We are in a state of hurry constantly. It is as simple as even smoking a cigarette. When you smoke a cigarette, there is a stillness of mind that I don't smoke, by the way. But, we don't take sides. Everything in this world is holy. Apavitra pavitro va sabba vastangato piva yaspare pundari kaksham sabakya abhyandaras chuchihi. If you have a house, you definitely have to have a garbage can in your house. Is that unholy? No. That garbage can, if nobody is tending it, say we talked about it, and I'm the disposer of this garbage can. If I do not do my duty, my house is going to stink. So nothing is holy, nothing is unholy, as long as one is in the constant state of mind of reflecting upon the divine energy, Brahman. There are over 1 billion people in this country, not in this country, back in India, followers of Hinduism. And one of the things that Hinduism, or in the Vedas, Upanishads, combination of those, one of the greatest emphasis, the overemphasis is, whatever you do, you experience it. Life is a mystery. We always say it is Maya, it is mysterious. But it is one mystery which is not supposed to be solved. It is one mystery which is only to be experienced. And if someone has not tasted the grape, and if we were to ask him or her, how does a grape taste? And if someone else were to have communicated that, you could never be communicating it whether the grape is sweet, but if it's sweet, it's as sweet as honey, as sweet as sugar, as sweet as orange, or as sweet as what? It's an attribute, sweet. We can never explain it to anybody. We have to experience it. And unless and until you experience it, you will only be a believer. So belief system is good initially, but then after some time, if you have not experienced it, you will start to question and start having doubts and say maybe what this fellow is saying is all humbug. That is the uniqueness of our religion. It provides us with perfect freedom, 100% freedom to go experience, experiment, and experience it. Each one of us. And often you will hear comments being made from other people that Hinduism is a pack rat religion. Right? Pack rat religion. Because they see everybody huddled together in a temple. But if you think about it, no other religion provides you with that kind of freedom like Hinduism does. You go follow your own. Once you've read the Vedas, Vedas say Vedyo Avedyo Bhavati. Once you've read me, Vedas says throw me away. Will any book say that? Any other book? No. Every other book will say, thou shalt do it only this way. If you don't do it, you go to hell. Christianity. In Muslim, it's the same thing. If you don't do that, everybody else is a devil. But uniqueness again within Hinduism is, you go experience it. You experience it in a way that is unique to you. Talking about uniqueness, each one of us is unique. Each one of us. I'm a man, he's a man, a lady, there's a fundamental difference. But then further down what happens is, how I think, how I feel, what my emotions are, everything changes. I'm unique. I am the only one. There's nobody like me. And the religion provides you with that opportunity to engage with it on a very, very individual basis. One-on-one basis. One-on-one tailoring is happening. No other religion provides us with that great opportunity. It is so wide that even atheists who do not believe in a thing called divine energy, even they are in the fold. Even atheists. Whether you are a man, whether you are a child, an old person, or people without knowledge, everybody is embraced within this. And the key thing that is again and again emphasized is, be the knower, be the seer. Chakshu, be the seer. See for yourself, experience for yourself, and then you don't have to go proving to anybody else because you know so. I was thinking, somebody used the word Google. My first thing was when Janviji asked me to say, okay, topic, what topic do you want to talk? I said, pick any topic. And they said, uniqueness of Hinduism. Then I thought maybe I should Google and put on a PowerPoint list of all unique things about Hinduism. But then I thought, no. What is the key takeaway that's going to be out from this forum? When we walk out of this room, that shall stick with us, is I've been working on this thing going on, and then I asked Krishna, hey Krishna, tell me what else that I've got to do. And then the prerna came. The prerna came in the form of grapes. The prerna came in the form of fruits. And I didn't know what kind of fruit I shall bring. So I was going to call Holiday Inn to find out, do you have any fruits here? Then I thought, no, I should go to Lily Market, pick up some plums. But the plums have got seeds in it, your hands will get soiled. Then I thought banana, that didn't work. Then lychee has come. Lychee, very sweet. I was eating lychee a couple of days ago. I thought I should share the lychee with you. That again has got nuts, very messy. And then finally, today at 12 o'clock, I got ready to go to Lily Market. And I'm opening the refrigerator and out falls the grapes. He's telling me, go take the grapes. And I call up and I'm asking how many people are there because I don't have enough grapes in my house. He said 50, around 50. I count. I got around 55 or so. I got it. The idea is that when you start to experience it individually on a very individual basis, level, your love for the divine energy grows. The divine energy manifests in different forms. Do not get limited to a form. For me, my guru happens to be Krishna. For you, it could be Shiva. It could be Rama. It could be any form with whom you are able to connect with. And for people who say, no, I do not believe in a form or things like that, if you really think about the divine energy, for me to even talk, for you to be able to even sit and listen through, you need energy. That energy is divine. And that's what we call it as divine energy. Nothing magical. We'll take the magic out. We'll take the mystery out of this. For us to talk, for us to sit down in a car and drive, I need energy. And it is to that energy that I shall pray, that I shall stay in harmonious manner. I live in a harmonious manner with that energy. And that energy is what we call divine energy. So if I want to leave one key takeaway with you today, be the experiencer of each and everything that you want to do. Now we'll start our interactive session so that it becomes more question and answers. I don't want to bore and bring out plethora of things. So we'll make it as interactive as possible. Feel free to ask any questions. I see a lot of young people. All of us are young. Lots of young people. So shoot for the questions and we'll go from there.
Hariji, let's start with an old one.
Okay.
An old person.
Yes. No, young at heart.
Then we will pick. Just to explain or expand on what you said, that Vedo Bhakti, you said? Avedyo Bhakti, that once you read this scripture or Veda, throw it away. So the way I look at it, I believe, is that once you reach that stage, once you know, you know. There's no ignorance. So is that what it's saying? It's not really literally saying to throw it away. It's like you have reached what I was trying to teach you. You already attained it. So leave it for the other people. Is that what it's saying? I'm just trying to understand.
Okay, so let's take it as an example. For example, I'm going from Phoenix to LA and I do not know the place.
Repeat the question. Go in the back and
Okay.
here you have this.
So did everybody understand the question that was there? No, okay.
Just repeat the question.
So the question was that.
I'll repeat it.
Okay. It'll be better.
Only I know what I was talking about.
Yeah, just repeat the question.
He just said about the unique aspect of Hinduism is that, everywhere else there is a consequence to not doing something. But here in Hindu religion, they say, once you, Avedyo Bhakti, he was emphasizing, that once you read the scriptures, it says, throw me away. So I was just trying to understand that is it what it's saying is that once you have gained the knowledge, what I was used for, the scriptures are, once you have reached the stage, this is a stepping stone or stairs for, you don't need me anymore, leave it for the other people. But you have reached it. You will not need me anymore. So you have reached that stage. Is that what I'm trying to gather from this? No, I mean it's of no use to you because you have the purpose is solved, kind of.
It is not that you're going to physically throw that thing away. It is more on an emotional, mental makeup where once you've reached a place, for example, LA from here,
Right.
you will not hold on to the map anymore. Often what happens is that we use physical gurus,
Right.
physical books as a prop until our end of our life. We are constantly holding on to something. There has to come a time in your life where you are able to swim on your own
Right.
freely. One of the greatest guru dakshinas that you can give to a guru, if you are following a physical guru, is walk up to him or her and with all humbleness now. It will be all with humbleness and humility, and you will say, "Sir, I do not need you anymore. I am now good to go on my own now." That is the greatest guru dakshina that you can give, that you can provide to a guru.
I just have a very simple question. Take the example, one very well educated Hindu, one is a fisherman, hardly had any education. How does he tackle these two extreme variables of knowledge? One is able to rationalize and look at the pros and cons. The other one, for example of discussion, a fisherman who is a Hindu, yet is, I wouldn't say illogical, because he knows how to fish. Talking of religious issues, how does he put together?
Wait, we can talk about fisherman, we can talk amongst us itself. We may be having a PhD degree in a chemistry or in engineering, but we do not know what the inner science